Hey, this is Mike. I am in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, visiting Myrtle Beach Mitsubishi, and I'm checking out a 2015 Mitsubishi Lancer ES in tarmac black. Really love the wheels. I like the way they already have the windows tinted. But man, this is a really sporty looking little car. Love it, love it, love it. So we're gonna go ahead and check it out. Check out those 16-inch alloy wheels in a two-tone with the black spokes and the alloys popping out there. Now you have the ventilated disc brakes here on the front and drum brakes in the back. But man, shiny gloss black with those wheels. And then you got the spoiler there with the tinted windows. Really looking pretty good. So here in the front we have halogen reflector headlights for the high and low beams there. Then you have the fog lights here at the bottom. A little bit of chrome accenting the black. I really like black and chrome mixed. So there's a little bit of chrome there on the grille, but most everything's kind of blacked out, which looks pretty cool. Kind of goes with the style. So this is what the key looks like. It's pretty traditional. You have the lock and unlock buttons there, button for the trunk, and then you have the panic button, and then you have the Mitsubishi emblem there on the back. So let's go ahead and check it out, make sure it's unlocked by pushing the unlock button. So there's the inside of the passenger door. You can see it has like a metallic accent here on the top, but everything else is completely black, like a satin black. You have a bottle holder there at the bottom, your window controls, door lock controls there, even though the door handle is all blacked out. There's the threshold there. You have the rubber mats here on the front, cloth seats with a textured cloth there in the center. Take a look at the glove compartment. Pretty standard, normal size. Has a little place to put a card there on the side, but nothing really special about that. I do like this metallic accent there in the center. So there's the inside of the back door. It's a little bit smaller door, so it has a little bit less storage pockets there. Here's your threshold. Pretty decent amount of legroom for this vehicle. Seats are very big, have a little bit of bolstering, so it's not a completely flat bench seat here in the back. And then you have armrest that comes down with some cup holders. A little bit of a hump there in the center, but not too bad. Got some handles there, dome light. Take a look at the back. Look at that spoiler. That just really stands out. You can see it has pretty cool design. So here's the back. You can see the sporty looking tail lights there. All blacked out except for the chrome emblems. So opening up the trunk, you can use the key. You just double tap that button there and it kind of pops open. You do have to lift it up the rest of the way once it pops open. So here's your trunk. Very significant trunk. Has plenty of room back here for your cargo area. And you can also fold those seats down. It's a 60-40 split, so you can have a combination of cargo and passenger space depending on which seat you fold down or both. Plus under here you have a spare tire on a steel wheel. Then you have your tools there. Another way to open up the trunk is this lever right here on the floorboard of the driver's seat. But there's another lever. I'm going to lift it up. That's for your fuel door, which is on the driver's side. Opens up right here, and you have the cap with a little tether system there. So let's go ahead and open it up, and I'm going to show you that while you're pumping gas, you don't want to have that cap dangle down and scratch your shiny black paint. So they have this neat little hanger right there, so you can hang it up. It's out of the way while you're pumping gas, and you don't lose your cap. Awesome. You always want to tighten it to a click. And it's a locking fuel door, which really helps out with keeping people out of there. So starting the vehicle is pretty much traditional. You just put the key in and turn it. Let's take a look under the hood. So to lift the hood, at the very top, center position of the emblem here. There's a little lever that you push to the left, then it unlatches the hood. Hood's kind of heavy, so you want to you know, use two hands to lift it up, unlike me, because I have a camera in my other hand. But there it is, a 2.0 liter 4-cylinder engine with the McPherson struts here in the front. Now this engine is paired with a continuously variable transmission. It kind of keeps you at the right RPMs and gets you flying down the road. So here's the inside of the driver's door. It's just like the other side. I just want to mention it does have some soft to the touch surfaces here. So your power window controls are here, and the driver's side is one touch up and down, like so. Goes up and down pretty quick. Then you have your door lock controls, your side mirror adjustments there. Your traction control button is there in case you want to spin tires or something. You can turn that traction control off, stability control. Then you have your manual adjustments on the seats here in the front, and you have the ability to raise and lower the seats using this lever. Okay, here we are on the inside, 2015 Mitsubishi Lancer. So, before I forget, I want to show you the window sticker here, in case you want to get all the details there. I'm sure there's tons of stuff that I will not be able to cover in this video. You can use the pause button. Okay, so let's take a look at the steering wheel here. It is a synthetic material, all blacked out except for the metallic accents here. Really high quality feeling too, the steering wheel. And then you have some buttons. So on the right side is your cruise control. On the left side is your volume for your radio, changing through your stations, and your mode like AM, FM, that kind of stuff. And then your Bluetooth phone controls with your voice recognition are down here. So everything's really easily laid out and easy to use. Just behind the steering wheel on this side is your turn signal, but it's also your headlight control, so you can parking lights off, parking lights and headlights are there, and then your fog lights are controlled there. On the right side is your windshield wiper controls. So here's your gauges. Pretty neat looking with the metallic bezels there on the outside of the gauges, and then you have your speedometer, which goes up to 140, which is awesome, and then your tachometer RPM gauge there on the left. Right in the center, those orange lettering is your information screen. So you can push this info button over here and kind of cycle through more information. So you can see it has your fuel gauge there, what gear you're in, the outside temperature, and your odometer. So I'm going to push the info button and kind of scroll through so you can see and get some more information there. Time when it's time to change the oil, that kind of stuff. And then you have your temperature, coolant temperature, how many miles to empty, average miles per gallon, and then back to your odometer there. Okay, so let's take a look here at the center stack. You have a metallic accent across the top, which really makes everything stand out with the piano black and the satin black and all that stuff, looking cool. So your CD player is here at the very top, and then you have, you know, your eject button. You have the standard volume and tune through the stations there. Presets here at the bottom. You can change different media inputs, like say AM, FM, your CD player, that kind of stuff. And look down here, your 4-way flashers are here. And check out the climate control. It's really, I like the way it's all colorful, especially now that it's kind of getting dark and you get to see the backlit buttons. Look really cool. So your temperature, your fan speed, where you want the air to blow. Then you have your front and rear defrosters there. Recirculate the air is a handy thing when there's like odors and stuff outside, but also to keep your air getting colder and colder. So you have this little storage area, and this has a little ambient light, which is pretty cool. Little storage area in there as well. Power supply, 12 volts. Here's your shifter, reverse, neutral, drive, and then you have low range, which will keep you at a lower gear ratio than you would normally be in. This is handy if you're going down a steep hill or something, so you can use some engine braking. Little storage pocket there. You have your parking brake here, and the cup holders. And I like the way they have this side open, so you can actually like put your cell phone there, or just whatever you want to use it for besides just cups. So here's your little itty bitty tiny armrest. You're gonna have to fight your passenger over using it because it's pretty small. So this lifts up. You have a place to put some tissues, it looks like, under there, and you have a 12-volt power supply and a little tiny little storage pocket. I don't know if you can see it. Let's see if I can help out a little bit. There's some night vision. Kind of see in there a little bit better, but anyways, that's kind of gonna get cluttered. Just look, a little junk drawer. Okay, so the rear view mirror has day and night mode, like so. And your visors have mirrors but no lights. Same thing on that side. You got some tap lights up here. You have the ability to make them turn on with the door right there, or you can turn that feature off. So let's take a look at the visibility in the back. Wow, look at all that visibility with that big glass back there, and then you have the side glass, and the headrests aren't getting in the way very much. So that's a good thing. Alright, there you have it. 2015 Mitsubishi Lancer. So thank you for watching, and thank you to Myrtle Beach Mitsubishi for allowing me to show off an awesome car, and I'll see you guys next time.